Well, hello friends, Coach Bob with you today, and today, man, I just want to tell you, things are going great today. It's a little late in the evening. It's cooled off. It's starting to, the sun's gone down a little bit, and I'm out just riding around, and I had not run any cameras. I got just so involved in just cruising down the road, I forgot to make a video. That's when you know the riding is really, really sweet. But I came out with the intent of making a video on this fine CanAm jacket that I've gotten many questions about. So I'm going to drop the model number and the SKU number right here. So you'll see the name of the jacket and the SKU number there. So if you want to order one, there will also be a link down below through the BRP website, and you should also be able to get one through your local dealer. You can order one through them just in case. All right, so the first thing I want to do while we're riding is I want to tell you about my feelings on it, my thoughts on the fit and on comfort and that sort of stuff, and then we'll go back to the office for all of the little finite details of how the jacket is made and what it looks like and all that, so you can make an informed decision, because this is really a cool jacket. All right, well, before we get going, do me a favor, give the video a big old fat thumbs up, share it with your friends, all that jazz. You know you can't go wrong. All right, so this lovely CanAm jacket, first off, I want to tell you it's a summer jacket. It's a mesh jacket, and it has armor in the elbows from the factory and in the shoulders from the factory, but it does not have a back pad. If you want one of those, you're going to have to add one. I know that most people don't ride with the back plate, but if you want one, there you go. Woo, loving every minute of it. All right. So the overall feeling of the jacket, the first thing you're going to notice when you put this jacket on, the overall feeling is just quality. It's just a quality jacket. I'm going to say this, and everyone that knows me knows that I am a jacket man. I've got multiple AlpineStars, multiple Dainese jackets, Joe Rocket jackets, and then I have the old Wilson leather jackets, and I also have some Oxford jackets. I've got a lot of, I just have a lot of jackets, y'all, and I am a jacket snob and fanboy. I love them, and these guys are absolutely killing me. I don't know what they're doing other than they're parked in the middle of the road. I don't know. Boy, I tell you, what's going on? Oh, it is a golf cart. I guess this guy doesn't want to pass a golf cart. Maybe they're buddies. They're playing through. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so knowing that, I want to tell you, it does the quality of this jacket when you look at stitching, fit, seams, when you look at your Velcro closures, is the quality in line with the high-end Italian jackets? And I'm just going to go ahead and throw this out there. Yes, it is. This jacket is a high-quality jacket. It really is nice. The Velcro closures, everything on this thing, it really stays nice and secure, and it's very adjustable. And it's a true to size jacket, which, you know, a lot of the Italian jackets, if you're an American and we'll say you got a little more mid-roll than maybe other people all over the globe, not putting us Americans down, but us old Yanks, sometimes we got a big old belly on us, and this jacket is going to suit your needs better than, say, an AlpineStar, which is going to be more of a tapered cut waist. Yep. So this is going to be more of a true to size. I'm wearing a large. Could I wear a medium? It's possible, but the large fits me well. I am 6'2", and I weigh 202 pounds at the moment. I range from 190 up to 210, that sort of thing, depending on the time of year. And this jacket will fit me fine at 190 or at 210. So the jacket is true to size. The Velcro, let's talk about the Velcro. One of my complaints with a lot of jackets, and the Joe Rocket being one of them, and you've heard this one when I did my review of it, is snaps. I'm not a big fan of snaps. I don't like snaps. Snaps have button heads on them, and when you bang that button head into a gas tank or something, it is going to scratch it and mar your paint finish, whether it's on a two-wheeler or your Spyder. Snaps are just not, they're just not great, and I'm not a big fan. And that was my complaint with the Joe Rocket jacket. If it would have simply had Velcro like this jacket does, to me it would have been way, way better. So I want to say kudos to CanAm for making sure that it's all Velcro and not a bunch of snaps. The other thing that you have on here is, of course, you have a nice heavy duty zipper. I'll show you the zipper, close-up look at it when we get back to the office. But the zipper is heavy duty enough to really hold without being so ridiculous. You know, so it's funny. I hear people complain about the Dainese and the AlpineStars Jacket, saying their zippers are cheap. Their zippers are not cheap. They're high quality, very expensive zippers. They're just not big giant zippers like would be on a circus tent. You know, and that's how this zipper is. It's solid, and I'm going to use this word, although it may not sound real tough. It's elegant. It's the jacket has a touch about it that has class. The other thing I really, really like about this jacket is the color. The color, it pops, it's highly visible. It's got pops of reflectivity all around it. It really is nice. The waistband pulls nice and tight. The jacket is just very, very comfortable. Is it as cool as my Dainese Sevilla jacket? I will say no. The Sevilla jacket is just a pure see-through mesh jacket. That particular jacket is probably the coolest jacket as far as temperature of any jacket that I've ever worn, which is great as long as you don't make that unplanned trip down the pavement. This jacket is mesh, but it's a heavier mesh, and it offers more protection as far as for abrasion resistance than the Sevilla jacket does. And I really like that. And as you're getting to where you're seeing me now, today the heat index was 97. I was out riding in this jacket. Was I hot? I was hot. I was sweating. But it wasn't the end of the world. It wasn't like, you know, I really can't stand the heat. The jacket suited me well and was no more hot than anything else that I wear. So temperature wise, even on hot days, this jacket is gonna do the job. Speaking of doing the job, one of the issues that I have with a lot of jackets is that, you know, they don't breathe well, and they fill with air if they do breathe. This jacket closes up nicely. And what I mean by closes up nicely, it doesn't like spread open. When you close the neck off, you're not getting air flying down through the neck or up the sleeves. So you're not riding a big parasail on, you know. And yet it still has good airflow going all the way through the jacket. You can literally feel the wind hit your chest, go around your rib cage, and pop out the back. It's not trapping the airflow. And so you do have constant air movement going over your body. If you wear a cooling vest, that is going to suit that need very, very well, because a cooling vest basically is just a wet jacket, a wet vest that uses the wind as it dries that vest to cool you off. So you need air movement, and especially in, you know, a humid environment like I live in, if you don't have airflow, a cooling vest does nothing for you. It does nothing, because it just sits on you. It becomes just another layer of insulation, you know. So the jacket breathes very, very well. As you can tell, I'm a big fan of the jacket. So let's go to the office and talk about all the little ins and outs. All right, so welcome to the office. As usual, here we go. We are going to talk about this lovely CanAm jacket. I have it right here. We're going to look at the details on this jacket and talk about each one of them and show you up close and personal what this thing has to offer for you. I think you're going to like it a lot. I know I do. This is called the men's scythe mesh jacket. Oh, we have a special visitor today. It's like Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
I think I'm going to come in and interrupt.
Let me turn this camera around so we can see who's here.
I'm here.
Well, look at that. If it isn't the effervescent Coach Vic.
Let me do an Elsbeth.
Okay. Okay. I'll get out of the way so you can do it, Elsbeth.
Let me do another one.
If you haven't seen the show Elsbeth, Coach Vic and I really do like this show, so you got to check it out. It's worth watching, isn't it?
Yeah, you'll understand what that means if you watch Elsbeth.
So how are you doing, Coach Vic?
Good.
So let's ask Coach Vic how things been going for you for the last month.
For the last month? Oh, great. A lot of health issues going on in the Coach household.
Yeah, we do. It's been crazy,
What's going on with you?
I know. It's
Why are you
crazy.
falling apart?
That's a good question.
He's become heartless.
Oh, if only, right? So how have you been holding up through all this?
I've been doing very well.
So what do you think of the look of this CanAm jacket? You've seen me wearing it.
Yes, the CanAm jacket looks really nice. So for those of you who do not have this jacket, you have to get this jacket.
So
It looks really good on too, and it feels really good. Let's see if we can get 100 of these jackets sold.
Are you like a salesperson now?
Want to get 100 of them sold.
It's supposed to be a review, not a sales pitch.
Oh, well, the review is buy the jacket because it really is worth whatever it costs.
Oh, Coach Vic, man, she is something else, man. You just never know what she's going to say.
Try it on.
They've seen me in this jacket riding, isn't it?
It is nice, yeah. Well, I just wanted to come say hi real quick. And
I appreciate the visit.
yeah, of course. How you feeling?
I feel like $1,000,000.
Well, you've been doing good lately.
I have been. This has been
And I've noticed your hip hasn't been hurting. Maybe all that circulation that you weren't having with the heart interfered with your hip problem.
It could be.
Now the blood circulation is going down into the hip area of all that because it was gimping around. He was gimping around.
I was gimping around like an old
He's not gimping
man.
Anymore.
I'm less gimpy?
Yeah, I don't see you gimping anymore.
Okay, all right.
Well, go do your review. I'm going to go wash some dishes.
All right, pay the toll.
Oh.
There you go.
Toll. All right, have fun. See ya.
So you've seen the model number, you've seen the name of the jacket. So it's called the Men's Scythe Mesh Jacket. This color is considered green. Now I'm somewhat colorblind in certain spectrums. I'll take their word for it. To me, it looks almost like that day glow yellow almost, but it does have a green hue to it. So there you go. All right, so this has removable, they call it a SASTEC Flex Armor. Now, for those of you who are old school like me, armor used to be super heavy and felt really, really cumbersome. Armor today does not feel that way. And I know you're going to say, there are going to be those who look at this and they're going to go, man, that armor is not going to do anything. However, this is a CE level 1. This meets the requirement of CE level 1 armor, which means that whether it's the old school stuff that looks heavier and it's like a heavier foam type thing, or it's this meets that same requirement. So it meets the same standard. Now this type of stuff, it's really bizarre. It's super lightweight, super flexible, but upon impact, it gets hard as a rock. And that stiffness upon impact is what saves your bones. So this is the elbow. The shoulder feels exactly the same. It looks the same. It's a different shape, obviously, because it's going in a shoulder compartment. However, this stuff right here is really nice, super lightweight, and this adds to that cool feel of the jacket. So very cool stuff. This is science. Now, as I told you when I was out riding, the back armor is going to be sold separately. And I also told you in a preceding video about jackets and armor and CE levels that there are different size back plates. Now, this particular back plate is going to be small. This is the one that BRP is utilizing. So the compartment for the back plate is not massive like in a track day jacket. This is what I would call a true spine protector. It's not so much reaching out for rib cage and lung protection as it is spine protection. So it has a narrower profile. For a road rider, is that adequate? Well, you're going to have to make your decision on that. But for me, it certainly is. I will be getting the spine protector for this. I think for the size that it is and the length that it is, I think it's going to provide more than adequate protection. I think it's going to be pretty darn awesome and super lightweight and cool. And that's the part that really excites me about this. Pockets. Let's talk pockets. I'm going to put the jacket on so that you can see what the pockets look like. So here's the pocket, and the pocket is a nice deep, you can see how far my hand's going in there. I'll get a phone and show it to you. But the zippers are lightweight, but strong. They do a great job. They're seam sealed so that they don't leak as much water. I'm not going to say that these are watertight pockets, because I would say that if you think that any jacket pocket is waterproof, you're probably mistaken. Here's my Apple phone. It drops right in there completely, and it zips right up. So those pockets do a great job. You also have a pocket right here, a little lapel pocket. Now this pocket, to me, feels smaller in size, but it more than fits my phone as well. So it's very deceiving. It appears, just because of the size of the hole, that it's going to be a smaller pocket, but it actually holds quite a payload. You just have the one on the left side. You can reach in with your right hand, wallet, keys, whatever you want to drop in there. There you go, there's that. So let's talk Velcro closure on the sleeves. One of the complaints that I have with jackets and the sleeve Velcro closures is that the Velcro does not go far enough for me to get enough purchase. I'm small boned, so my wrist, I can bundle this up and it is just as tight as I want it to be, or it is as loose as I want it to be. And I really like that. Super nice. The collar, same way. Velcro, nice big section of it there. Very, very nice. Everything on this thing, all the seams are sealed. It's all high quality. Let's look at some of the stitching and the zipper. I'm gonna see if I can put a little light on this. You can see right there, that's a nice double seam. Nice solid stitching around your Velcro patches. Another internal, just a pouch style pocket. And you have that on both sides of the jacket. So the abrasion resistance on this is considered a AA jacket. A AA jacket is a quality jacket. Remember I was talking about the Dainese SYTHE jacket, which is one of the greatest summer jackets ever to be created. However, it only has a single A abrasion rating. It is not going to do much for you if you ever go down. Now this mesh, I'm going to get a light. I'm going to backlight this mesh. You can see that it goes right through the mesh. Now when you get up here to this material that feels more neoprene type material, you do not have the light passing through it. The entire back, you can see light passes through the entire back, passes through the shoulders, and of course all of the yellow material along the arms, it passes through as well, giving you very, very good airflow. So here's the zipper. So you can see the zipper is very, very heavy duty, nice heavy pull. Take it, zip it right up. Logo looks absolutely spectacular. Mesh all the way across the bottom. More of a neoprene style material across the top. Has a stretch to the jacket that feels really, really nice when you're wearing it. I don't know how well this is going to show up, but the reflectivity within the logo is there. So with all of your Velcro, you have adjustable collar, you have adjustable cuffs, and you have a closable waistline. The waistline is not really adjustable. I would like to see an additional Velcro strap along the side, which would make you be able to kind of fold that side over like that. So people that maybe have a 32-inch waist can wear the same jacket as a guy that has a 38-inch waist, and it can still have a nice snug fit around the waist. For people like me I do like that European fit, that tightness around the waistline. So I'd like to see that added. Additionally, although this does have pops of reflectivity on it, it does. Is it adequate? It is. Would I like to see more? Yes. I want to always see more and more and more reflectivity. I have that complaint about my AlpineStars jacket. I have that complaint about my Joe Rocket jacket. My Dainese jackets, I'm going to tell you, they have little reflective little strips all over the darn thing, and it looks magnificent. And when a headlight hits that thing, you see it. It's really, really cool. You do see them on this, but I would like to see more. I would love to see little reflective strips along the collar, along the back of the waistline, especially high in the back along these types of seams. I would love to see that all the way across the back. That would be wonderful. Something that could easily be done. And I think at the price point this jacket is, again, the jackets that I'm wearing, the European jackets, cost more than this jacket. As of the making of this video, this jacket MSRP is at $179. The jackets that I wear that have more reflectivity are in that $229 range. I would rather honestly have more reflectivity and pay a little bit more for it. And if it could come with that little spine protector, that would even be more wonderful for like $230, $240. I think this jacket is a deal at 180 bucks. It's a really nice jacket, really high quality jacket. It's got a nice stretchy, comfortable feel. It's nice and cool in the summer, and even on those spring days where it's a little nippy, or those fall days where it's a little nippy, and with an added layer on those type mornings, this does a very adequate job. So the CanAm Men's Scythe Mesh Jacket, there it is. Go out and get you some. I love mine. Just a great jacket. Good looking jacket, high quality. All right, let's get back to the ride. All right, welcome back, welcome back. So this lovely CanAm jacket, model name, model number. There you go, you got it. So you know all there is to know about it. Now you can go out and make an intelligent, informed decision. Haha. Always here to help. Also, before we wrap things up, I do want to tell you guys thank you. I've been very, very slack on comments. I've not gotten the comments done in 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. This is my third ride since I've come out of the hospital. I've had a few, I won't say issue, well, maybe issues is a fair word, but I've had a few things I've been contending with, and everything's fine though. I don't want you to think that I'm alarmed or that something's really, really bad, because it's not. Things are what they are, right? You know, that's how life is, but everything's fine here. Everything's on the up and up. I've got my grandsons with me this weekend, so it's wonderful. We're going to be spending a lot of time together over the weekend, and then here in a couple of weeks I have another procedure I have to have done to the old ticker, and I'm hoping to get some videos made and get ahead of the game so that you guys will have content each week. I really look forward to making these videos and going for rides, and once the boys leave on Monday morning, I'm hoping to ride every day next week, and that would be a wonderful thing. Not only to create content, but really the primary reason is just for my sanity. I really miss riding, but to ride 3 times in almost a month that's crazy, because I normally ride daily, and I'm really going stir crazy and missing it. And I know that the procedure that I'm having done is going to slow me down for a couple of weeks, and then I'll be back to it and hopefully dealing with the heat a little bit better. They say that they believe that once we take care of a few things, that I'm going to be able to handle the heat better. So we will see. So keep me in your prayers. Also, Baba's doing well. She was in the hospital earlier this week. She was having some extreme chest pains herself. She had torn a muscle due to a coughing fit you know, with metastatic cancer in your lungs. Sometimes you start coughing with an extreme change of temperature, and now that it's really hot, she'll walk outside after the air conditioning or walk inside after the heat and just, you know, go into a coughing fit. And it's very, very difficult. And in places that you can't control that, like, you know, you're in a movie theater or you're in a restaurant where it's just really, really cold in there, you can only do so much. So keep her in your prayers. Things are going well. We know that we're in that for a long, long haul. Who knows? I could be in what I'm in for a long, long haul as well. So that's the way it is, though. That's life, right? That's how life is. But I want you to know that I'm not down, I'm not depressed, I'm not disheveled, none of that. Everything's great, and I want you to know I love you guys. I appreciate all of you more than yous knows. All right. Well, there you have it. Another one in the books. I'm running out of light, getting dark. By the time I get home, it's going to be really dark. So do me a favor until next time. You, yes you, go out, buy the motorcycle of your dreams, eat right, take care of yourself, and remember, if you're not having fun, you are definitely doing it wrong. Now you go seize the day, and I'll see you on the road real, real soon.